I want to thank Trey and all the others who attended the planning session for me. I was really interested in working in applying Trey's Eat Apples and Carrots instructional strategy with a workshop that I was planning. The workshop was entitled Once Upon a Time, Creating Stories Using VoiceThread. And so I'm not going to be able to be at the session on May 24th, so I thought I would send a recording of what I developed and the experience in implementing it. To provide a little context, this is the session description and what I asked people to do in preparation for the session. It was a 2-hour workshop, and the primary audience were faculty. I had 2 session outcomes. One, to discover at least one way to use story uh, to facilitate learning and to create a voice thread. This is the learning plan that I put together based on the EAT instructional strategy. I started with a story that I had recorded in VoiceThread as the initial experience, and I asked them to listen to the story called The Naked Truth and Parable. And then I asked them to reflect on the story and what did they learn from it? How might you or have you used story in your teaching? You know, what phase of the learning cycle might you or have you used story, and what is your experience with VoiceThread? So I kind of get a sense of the audience. And I actually didn't do the pair share because I had a really small group. And then I went into so a mini lecture, I guess, on how the brain works and why story is a natural way for us to learn, and how stories can fit, different ways stories can fit throughout the learning cycle. Then I did a very short demonstration on how to add comments to a voice thread and introduced an activity called a sensory poem. So I asked them uh, do to add a comment to a voice thread that I had created with the 4 elements of the sensory poem, with the beginning of the stem being voice thread as an instructional strategy, feels like, smells like, etc. And that turned out to be really a great way, for very simple way for them to kind of use what we had talked about, and to get experience adding comments to voice threads and then listening to the comments of others. So I really was happy with how that went. Uh, I then did a short demonstration on how to create a voice thread, and then they created one with the picture that they brought. And then I had created a voice thread uh, reflection, and I had asked them to think about one way, based on their experiences today, that they plan to use VoiceThread with their content, and to share that in the voice thread. So they did that, and they could hear what other people had shared as well. So, you know, I think I worked really well. So thanks a lot for all of your help. This link will take you to the learning plan if you're interested in the complete document. And if you have ideas that you can share with me to help me make this even a better presentation, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Bye.